Hello everyone, it is Heather Regan coming at you live. I am so excited and I'm quite nervous. I always am when I go live, and that is why I keep doing it, because I tell my clients and my children that the things that you most fear, hi Tish, the things that you most fear, the things that make you feel the most uncomfortable is exactly what you need to do. And that is why I am live, because it frightens me. So here I am. I hope you're all having an amazing night. As well, this is the first time I've ever done horizontal video, and I have a toddler running around. So I'm gonna do my very best, and you know what? My motto is just F it, let's go. Like, I cannot overthink myself any more than I already do. So screw it, I'm going live, and we're gonna talk about self-care today, you guys. We're going to talk about self-care. So I'm gonna tell you a few things. This is the first time I've ever done horizontal. I don't know if you guys have had this problem ever, but I was one of the vertically challenged Facebook video people. I had no idea that you're supposed to film your videos horizontal, because I also hang out on Instagram where the videos have to be vertical. So thanks, Mark Zuckerberg. You own them both. You found a way to confuse me and everybody else more, but it's okay. We'll still love you. Let's talk about self-care. I am, as you know, I'm in the self-care and the helping professions. And what happens when you're in the helping professions is you often help other people until you just drive yourself into a ground. Into the ground. Is that the way it's supposed to be? Absolutely not. However, we are often in the helping professions because we love helping other people. And so it can become a real issue. And so if there's anyone watching that's a coach or that is in the helping professions, let me know. Give me a heart. Give me something. And if you're watching on the replay, type in replay. I want to know that you're watching so I can converse with you. So here is how you know when you need to take a break. Because what happens a lot of times when we get sick is hey Richard, thank you. Thank you, Richard. So I'm in my office, got some good lighting, so thank you. So what happens when we don't listen to our bodies, when our bodies are telling us that we need self-care? What happens is we get sick. Bottom line, if our bodies are telling us that we need rest and self-care and we do not listen, we get sick. So I have made it a very big goal of mine in life for myself and to teach my clients, my family, and all of you to listen to the cues that our body gives us before we get to that place. So let's talk about that tonight, because our body gives us signals. It's kind of like eating. Our bodies gives us signals before we get stuffed to the point where we have to unbutton our pants, right? But a lot of times we keep eating. Our body tells us when it has satiety. Our body also tells us when it needs us to take a break and take a day off. So I woke up today, I had 4 private clients, and my body told me that it was just beat. My body was telling me that it's not feeling good. Some of you may or may not know I have celiac. I have struggled with autoimmune issues for a very long time. And so for many years, I didn't listen, and I just kept getting sicker and sicker and sicker. But now I am listening, and I'm in a position where I can. And so I'm so thankful that I reached out to a few of my afternoon clients and asked them if they would be willing to reschedule with me, because I really, really needed to rest. And of course, they're wonderful, and they absolutely were willing to reschedule for later this week. So here's what I want to talk to you about from confessions from an other care person is, how do you know when your body is asking you to take a break? Hi, Tracy. How do you know when your body is asking you to take a break? So talk to me. I would love to hear from you. what your body tells you when you know that you need a day off, or you know that you need to cancel a client or cancel an appointment. Hi, Quinn, baby. Are you watching, mommy? Hi, Quinn. So here's what my body tells me. It's not a loud roar. It is a gentle whisper, but often my stomach just feels tight and crampy. I have low energy, so I will have some fatigue. I often will get a headache, and I just feel all around fatigued. I'm usually a very high energy person, and I have a pretty high energetic vibration, so my energy feels a little bit lower. That is kind of a sure sign for me, okay? So what are some general signs for the mass population? I'm getting ready to tell you. But first, I want to ask you, what are your signs? So anyone watching, I would love to know what your signs specifically are. When your body is speaking to you, telling you, I need a rest, how do you know that your body is saying that to you? And I think this is a really important conversation. Yes, Tracy, agree. Fatigue and low energy, yes. I think this is an important conversation. Val, sore throat. Sorry, I really yelled there. I was so excited to see your name. I'm like, oh my God, it's Val. Yes, sore throat, achy back, me too. Mine is mid-back. I have mid-back problems. Mid-back, sore throat, two of mine. Because, hi, Crystal. Because a lot of times when our body's speaking to us, it speaks to us in ways that we generally use it. And especially if we're someone who talks a lot, when our voice gets sore, our body's letting us know that it's time to rest. When our voice gets sore, that means that our throat chakra is shutting down and it's not wanting to share very much. Richard, actually, yes. Hi, Sam. That is exactly what, hi Crystal, that is exactly what I was going to say. So when I looked up, like, these are my symptoms and you guys obviously have the same symptoms. I keep readjusting because I think my sofa has gotten used to my butt from sitting so much counseling. It's like starting to get that thing where it's like a sinkhole. It's like, this is not good. So I looked up, like, what are the most common symptoms of people when they need to take a break and their body is telling them? What are the most common symptoms? And the very first thing was feeling irritable. When you feel irritable, and I'm going to reframe that in a way that speaks to me, I start feeling resentful. Okay, drop me a hand emoji or some kind of emoji if you start feeling resentful when you're really, really tired and you look at like your, hey Sam, hashtag spiritual brother. So you look at your significant other or your bestie or whoever and they look all rested and they're not extremely exhausted. Do you not get resentful of them? Because, and then what happens is we start creating stories. We start creating the story of, I do everything. And I did this earlier. I'm not gonna lie. If my husband's still watching, he'll be able to comment, yes, she did. I do everything around here. I do the dishes, I do this, I'm doing the laundry, I'm taking care of the kids. No wonder I'm so tired. I'm so tired. So what we do when our body tells us that we need a break is a lot of times, yes, short-tempered, irritable. We begin to displace our frustrations and our irritability, and we begin to project our irritability onto others. Because it's really difficult for those, well, Sam, you are the exception to the rest of the human race. Yes, cranky, exactly. Because it's really hard for us to own up, especially for those of us who love our work. Like, I know that every single person right here watching loves their work. Crystal, Val, Sam, we all love our work. So what happens when our work is a huge part of who we are? It's not just difficult to take a step back and take a break. Often we don't want to. It's not like work is something that is daunting to us. We just don't want to take a break because it's actually something that we thrive off of. But our body's saying we've got to do that. So irritability, feeling resentful, annoyance. This is a very common issue. So another thing is when we feel constantly overwhelmed. As a general population, there is an epidemic of constant overwhelm. Would you agree? I think that as wonderful as technology is, with me being able to come to you, sitting in my home, me being able to come to you and talk to you like this with something on my heart, me being able to be vulnerable with you and have a conversation like this, how wonderful is technology that we can do that? And how much does technology cause us overwhelmed? Because we're always on call, right? We're always on call. So do you feel constant overwhelm? Are you constantly saying to people, I'm so busy, I'm so busy, I'm so busy? These words, I hear them so much and I say them so much. And I'm being very mindful of myself when I'm saying I'm so busy to replace that with I'm overflowing. I'm overflowing. I'm overflowing. And so our constant overwhelm as a society is a big thing that causes us to need a break, okay? Another sign that is common for people when we really, really, really need a break. Nicole, hi Nicole. She's like, yes, hands in the air. I'm so busy. I'm so busy, feeling this constant overwhelm. You know, it's a real thing, guys. This feeling like you're constantly running or does anybody else feel like they're constantly chasing life? If you feel like you're kind of chasing life all the time, and there is, by the way, with me and with my lives and with anything you do with me, there is no shame. There's no shame. Yes, Crystal, I do too, and that is my reframe, is overflowing, because overflowing, the way I come to visualize overflowing is a cup that is filled to its brim. It doesn't make it good or bad. It's just overflowing. And we can be overflowing in gratitude. We can be overflowing. You know, you and I and many people watching, we have businesses that are so giving. And so often it's difficult for us to say no, because us saying no may be shutting down somebody else's opportunity to get help. Having said that, when we don't say yes to ourselves, we often are unable to help people in the way that they deserve. So yes, Sam, this hamster wheel, racing and going nowhere. So another sign is not being able to sleep at night. So, and I'm talking about when you're laying in bed and you're so tired, and all day long you've told yourself, I cannot wait to get to sleep tonight. I'm going to bed at 9 p.m. And it's 1 a.m. and you're on HBO watching Sharper Objects, or you're reading a book, or you're surfing Facebook because you just cannot fall asleep because there is so much in your head that you literally feel like, I don't know how to turn it off. All of these are signs, everyone, that you need a break, that I need a break, that we need a break. And what happens is our body is constantly responding to our mind. And so these are all signs that we need to take a step back. So you say, great, Heather, I felt this way. What do I do? So there's a lot of different things that you can do, and it really depends on what you're able to do financially, what you're able to do in your schedule. You know, what I did today, I'm very grateful that I was able to do that. I was able to ask a few clients, say, I'm not feeling well today. My stomach is not feeling well today. My celiac is flared up this afternoon due to stress. May we reschedule for later this week? And they're great. Not everybody can do that. So what can you do? You can take a time out for meditation, and there are different apps for that. There is one of my favorites is Insight Timer. One of my favorites is a Shine. Also, oh my goodness, I'm losing completely one of my favorites. Headspace, thank you. One of my favorites is Headspace. And all of these you can say, okay, Insight Timer, I have 5 minutes. I'm in the bathroom at work and I have 5 minutes. And you can type in what the subject is that you would like to meditate on, and possibly it's overwhelm. And so you put in the subject, overwhelm, and you can do a meditation. I personally, okay, Sam, oh yay, we should connect as friends. I'm on Insight Timer. I also like tapping, EFT. So talk to me. I would love to know in the comments, are you familiar with tapping and EFT, whether you're watching live or you're watching a replay? Are you familiar with EFT and tapping? This is something very, very quick that we can do. And I would love to know, should I be doing a live on this? So maybe this could be my next live. But I would like to teach tapping. Tapping is something that you can go into the bathroom and do. I've often done it before I give talks. I often do it. I should have done it tonight before I went live. Sometimes I do it even if I get overwhelmed with kids. And I just get to that point where I kind of lose my cool. So EFT is, thanks Sam, love you bud. EFT is emotional freedom technique, and it is amazing. Richard, awesome to meditation, and I'm going to talk to you about a few different ways that you can continue doing that as well. So stick around for just a few more minutes. So talk to me about what else you do. So meditation, EFT, drinking lots of water. Although that just sounds like simplistic, and it sounds kind of like, okay, that's something that I do all the time anyways. A lot of us say that we're drinking water all day long, but we're not. And as well, I want to talk to you about how you are breathing, because it is an epidemic, honestly, the way as a society that we are breathing nowadays. We are mostly breathing shallowly from our chest, from here up, and we have short breaths. And I'm actually probably doing it right now during this live because I'm a little nervous and I'm talking very quickly. So instead, what we want to do is we want to slow down. We want to breathe from our gut where our shoulders rise. And we want to ground ourselves. And we want to release. And you see just in me breathing differently, the shift in energy and how I'm able to present myself and come to you. So that's a big difference when you're able to switch your breathing from one that is shallow to one that is from the gut, and a breathing from the diaphragm. Hi, Sherman. Hi, sweetheart. And just breathing deeply, breathing longer, and just allowing yourself to really pause during the day. And that's probably another live I should do on proper breathing. If you have an iWatch or an Apple Watch, it has a little apparatus where it will remind you of breathing. If you do Insight Timer, you can set it to remind you, or you can even put kind of reminders in your phone calendar for mantra reminders. So I hope that some of this has helped you. I would love, if it has, for you to share. If you have recognized yourself in any of this of feeling overwhelmed. You know, I was proud of myself today because what I did was ask for help. What I did was say, I'm not feeling my best, and I realized that I'm overflowing, and I'd like to reschedule because I would like to bring my best to you, and I know that I deserve to have the very best inside of me. And it's okay to say that. It's okay to say to someone, I don't feel my best today. And I would like to take the time to rest, to be my best, and to give you my best. And you know what? Not only will they appreciate it, but I think I think that, you know, if you are a counselor or a coach or any kind of healer, it doesn't matter. If you're a parent, we have a divine responsibility to teach all of our little ones, to teach the people that have come to us for help. We have a divine responsibility to teach them that it's okay to say, I need to take a break. I need to take a time out. I need to take a nap. I need to take some self-care. I need to take a day off. I need a mental health day. Can somebody, if you feel that, if you feel that it is a good thing to be able to say, hi Mary, hi Gina, I need a break. Hi Brooke, I need a break. And I deserve that. I am worth a break. If you feel that deeply in your soul, I would love for you to just drop me your favorite emoji or drop me a yes, I feel that. Because our country, our culture can at times shame that. If I say to someone, I need a mental health day, although that is actually the healthiest thing that I could say to somebody, unfortunately, our kind of culture and our stigma around mental health kind of shames that. And I would love to help reframe it and say, I need a mental wellness day. I need a mental wellness day. Francis, that's wonderful. So keep breathing, my dear. And I'm going to be talking more about breathing. So here's what I want to tell you guys before I run tonight. I'm going to be doing more lives. And I'm going to be doing a lot more lives because one, I love teaching, and because two, lives frighten me. Because you know what? When you're live, you have absolutely no control. I can't take back something I've said. My daughter can run into the room. I could have a booger hanging out of my nose, whatever. And lives frighten me, but I love to dive into any place or any general area where I feel fear. So I'm going to be doing more lives. And I am setting those lives up with a date and time so that you know when to show up, but also so that it holds me accountable to show up for you. So I'm going to place the two opportunities in the comments, but I will tell you that in my group, Therapy with Soul, Wellness with Style, and I'll place that link in the comments, but I would love for you to join me every single Monday starting after next Labor Day, because I figured people might be at the beach. I'm going to be doing meditation for midday Zen. So I'm going to be leading a live meditation. Every week we're going to kind of have a different theme based on a weekly mantra. So I'm going to bring you a mantra for the week. I'm going to make you a beautiful image, one that's downloadable even for you to put as your wallpaper or backdrop. And we're going to be doing meditation for midday Zen in my group, Therapy with Soul. We're also Fridays. I'm going to be coming to you live around 11 a.m. right here on my profile for Holistic Happy Hour. And it's going to be a beautiful musings on mind, body, and soul. Everything from meditation, cognitive behavior therapy and thoughts, better beauty, and how we can really educate and do better by ourselves with what we're putting on our bodies. Nutrition, what we're putting in our bodies, and our spirit. So Holistic Happy Hour every Friday at 11, and meditation for midday Zen every Monday around noonish in my group, Therapy with Soul, Wellness with Style. I'll put all of the links and the visuals in the comments below. I would love for you to join me. I would absolutely love if you would share this live. If you found value in it, please tell me you found value in it. It's so helpful to know that you're finding value, so just drop me the word value. That's all you have to do. I would really appreciate it. And thank you so much for being here. I just appreciate you showing up. I appreciate your comments, and I'm so excited to keep doing more lives. A year from now, we're gonna look back and laugh at this one and be like, remember that live a year ago and how much more amazing you are now. And I'm excited. So thank you guys. I hope you have an amazing night. If you're unable to sleep or you're feeling overwhelmed, remember to breathe. Remember to go to Insight Timer and do a meditation. Remember to put on some nice white noise or ocean sounds. And just remember to listen to your body and to honor it for all of the messages that it's telling you. I hope you have a great night. Thanks for being with me. Bye.